the fierce fire tore through the Palisades and beyond.
A brush fire ignited near the famous Getty Center, closing in on one of the city's. This morning, the firestorm officials
You probably know of the numerous wildfires in California, and you might wonder, why are they so rampant and powerful? Welcome to BioForTeens. In this video, you will learn all about wildfires in California, including their causes, effects, and how people can prevent them. First, let's examine the causes. Most of the causes are related to climate change or the expansion of the wildland-urban interface.
Wind, rain, and snow from the valley to the Sierra. It was a busy day.
From 2022 to the beginning of 2024, California received a record-breaking amount of precipitation. This led to the buildup of vegetation. The summer of 2024, however, was extremely warm and dry. All the previously accumulated vegetation dries up consequently, creating fuel. This abrupt shift between extreme wet and dry weather is called hydroclimate whiplash. This phenomenon is becoming more and more common globally because of climate change, or more specifically, global warming, since climate change includes global warming. One study predicts that lightning strikes will increase with global warming, but scientists haven't observed an increase in the quantity of lightning strikes globally or in the US, despite continued global warming. However, lightning strikes are becoming increasingly dangerous because of severe drought and heat in California. Fires in the usually moist Southern California are typically driven by desert winds, like the Santa Ana winds. But the vegetation there is often so dry that fires don't need to be fanned by these winds. Meanwhile, the towering forests of Northern California have lost their protection against wildfires. Climate change has driven their protective layer of fog and mist away, and fires devoured them. Warmer and drier conditions also help to spread insects, including the mountain pine beetle, that can weaken or kill trees, increasing the fuel load. Additionally, the expansion of the wildland-urban interface also increases the frequency and destructiveness of wildfires in California. The vast majority of wildfires are directly started by human actions, so bringing housing units closer to the wilderness increases the odds of a wildfire. The dangerous proximity also means that fires can cause more damage once they are started. Some of California's wildfires in 2025 are started by power lines owned by Southern California Edison. The company is still investigating whether its equipment is involved with starting the Eaton fire. Now let's take a look at the effects of these wildfires. First of all, the increased fire frequency and size reduce biodiversity by preventing the regeneration of native shrubs and assisting the colonization of invasive species. Ecosystem services are also reduced. For example, coastal ecosystems' abilities to control erosion, filter water, purify air, and sequester carbon are all weakened. Additionally, wildfires release carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, nitrous oxide, methane, and soot, aka black carbon, into the atmosphere. This causes a positive feedback loop because carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane, which are all greenhouse gases, strengthen climate change and thus help create more wildfires in the future. Soot is a component of fine particulate air pollution, or PM 2.5, which is one of a handful of pollutants in our atmosphere. Soot can settle on snow and ice, lowering their albedos and accelerating their melting. When particulate matter is inhaled, it can cause illness and even death. While nitrogen oxides are not greenhouse gases, they are air pollutants that could increase susceptibility to respiratory infection and lead to the formation of photochemical smog. That's why wildfires can lead to photochemical smog. In fact, it is sometimes called Los Angeles type smog. After the wildfires, the charred remnants of organic material create a waterproof layer on the ground, which prevents infiltration of water and increases runoff. This increases the likelihoods of flash floods, since less precipitation is required to trigger them. Additionally, the more organic material lost, the higher the potential for mudslides and debris flows. In 2025, California's wildfires killed 29 people, burned 57,665 acres, and damaged or destroyed 16,251 structures. Finally, let's see how people have responded and how we can prevent wildfires. California National Guard members have been deployed to assist in firefighting efforts, assess the damage caused by it, prevent looting, and provide information to community members, among other duties. California also launched cleanup operations to remove debris, contaminated soil, and household hazardous waste. The California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, aka CAL FIRE, are trying to reduce overgrown vegetation using prescribed fires or mechanical methods. Power is often cut to prevent fire from spreading. Tips to stay safe while setting, maintaining, and extinguishing a campfire include but are not limited to: select a location far away from potential fire hazards. Remove all flammable materials in a 10-foot radius. And always keep safety tools within arm's reach. Learn more at www.fire.ca.gov/prevention. The link is in the description. You should also minimize combustible materials and/or keep them at least 5 feet away from your house. Now that you're more informed, feel free to teach others about this topic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.